What's up with it, Ken folks? I go by the name Dark Ken. Welcome to Jewels and Gems platform. And we kicking off part two of Bioengineered Personalities. Took us a nice little minute. I think that was about a month ago, but we back. And I got my beautiful co-host, my queen. Gonna, gonna pick up where we left off at. Go ahead, introduce yourself, baby.
Hello, people. This is Rita. We back at it again, talking about these energies.
Energies, bioengineered personalities. How are they shaped? How are they formed? And that comes from our energy connected. You were saying something about planets and things like that. And what is the connection with that, or can you dive into that and kind of break that down a little bit?
So, I was explaining or leaving off and saying that people, in order to know yourself, you got to know the energy you were born with. So, I'm pretty sure everybody heard of that theory, the Big Bang or whatever, but um, just to give like a quick overview of it, it's nothing to me. It seems like a ball of energy that just gathered, and to me, like in simpler forms, we had a big explosion, and from that explosion manifested the universe, and
Big Bang
into
Theory.
yeah,
Right.
and
Okay.
that was just energy forming, and all these little planets and moons and all that created this universe, and it's a lot out there, but now we have planets that we know of, like Jupiter and Uranus and Mars and Venus. All those are celestial beings, which are big balls of energy, which when we created onto this planet, we took energies from those planets because those are the energies within our universe. So as those planets up there and they're moving around, they are creating what we call transits, which is aspects of energy is either conjuncting or combining, or we there's different kind of aspects. You have sextile, and in the ways they transition themselves um around each other, around the sun, is how we create what's going on down here, the energies that's going on down here. But when we are incarnated in here, we take energies for each one of those planets. So when we were born, most people associate those they self with the energy that they were born, just their sun sign. But a lot of people don't know that we are more than just our sun sign. That's just our our ego. So somebody can say, "Oh, you were born in the latter part of the last part of May. You are a Gemini." But that's all they think that they are. That's the only energy you think that you are. But a lot of people don't understand that you are every sign in the zodiac. Everybody has every energy of every sign in the zodiac. So although
Interesting.
you an Aries energy, you were born with a sun Aries energy, you're more than that. That's just that the sun sign just represents your your ego. It represents the self. So when I say people learn energy, you have to learn which every planet has a certain energy associates itself with. So we have the sun that associates its energy with your ego or self. The moon is your emotions and your mood. Mercury is your communication and your thinking. Venus is your things that you like, harmonious and affectionate. It's also the way you love or like to be loved. Mars is confident, is your confidence and your energy. Jupiter is your prosperity and your good fortune. Saturn is your karma, your limitations, and your practicality. Uranus is your individuality, your inventiveness, the rebel inside of you. Neptune is your idealism, your compassion, your selflessness, and Pluto is your transformation and your power. So each one of those planets have different energy. So when you were born when you incarnated on this planet, just because you were born a sun Aries don't mean that your Pluto was in Aries. It could be, but don't mean your Pluto was in Aries. So what? So just because your sun, your ego, and yourself was in Aries, that doesn't tell me how you feel, your emotions. That doesn't tell me your Venus on how you love or how you like to have affection. So that's why we have something we call a birth chart, which is just a chart of all your energies that you were born and incarnated into this world in. So that's what I mean when people when I say people, you have to learn who you are, learn the energy you have within you, so you can be able to use the energy that you have been born with, so you can manifest the things that you want in your life. Because some people are exerting energies into certain aspects of their life that they have no business in, because they don't know the energy that they were born with. And once you know the energy that you were born with, then you'll know your purpose and what you were designed for to do here on this planet. But that's why we have so many
Mm.
people depressed in this world, because they don't know their own energies and they're living a life that is not them, a bioengineered life. That's why we have people in this society and higher ups are trying to control who they want you to be, so they can use your energy in the way that they want you to use it. But that's why you feel uncomfortable, and we have so many people that's in depression, because they're not living lives that they are born in this world to live.
So like basically living your life and dying your truth.
Exactly. So,
Living, I mean, not living
but
your life, but living a lie
right,
and you dying your truth.
right, right.
That's what I meant.
So that's what everybody needs to know, the energies you're born in. That's why people like, oh, astrology, but people don't know it's much deeper than just your sun sign. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? So um, you just have to know, and you have to dive deep into. And then that's not the end of it. It goes deep, because each one of those planets aspect different planets. You need to know you have aspects called conjunctions. What other planets are in the same sign as yours? So just like I was born a Pisces, I also have Mercury in Pisces. So that means my son, my ego and myself is Pisces, and the way I communicate and the way I think is in a Piscean way.
Mm.
So when I say, and then that's good, because they'll let you know how you learn, how you think. So when people say, I'm not good in school, or I learned in certain type of way, well, come on, let's look at one of the aspects in your birth chart to see how you think, how you learn. Where's your house of education at?
Mm. Okay.
So you have to, and each, so you have to learn each planet has an energy, and each planet has a sign, which is the energy within that planet. You know what I'm saying? In that aspect of your life. Then you have houses. Houses is, I always say, is the person, place, a thing in your life. The area in your life that this gonna manifest in. You know what I'm saying? So each house has its own energy. So I mean, you have the first house is the house of self. The second house is your house of value, or is your income. If you want to know where your income come from, look at your second house. I can look and see where your income is going to come from. Mostly in your life, in what aspect is your income going to come? It gets to tell people. It even tells you your 10th house is your career. People are in wrong careers because you don't even know that ain't even the energy that you were born into this world with.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm.
So, and
Well, I mean, that's pretty deep.
yeah,
That's pretty
yeah.
deep.
I mean,
Insightful.
I can go like and then we can have, each video breaking down each energy of each planet.
Yeah, I need I would just that's why I was kind of trying to mess around with this to see how maybe you can get up on the screen and show, the houses and everything, how you breaking it down just the way you did, and get it up on the screen and kind of like, you know, for the visual learners out there, such as myself. I'm a visual learner. Um, but for visual learners out there, or people who pick up uh, that way versus audio, and but yeah, I mean, that's definitely deep, man. That's interesting, and I feel you're the right person to touch on this because you've done a lot more research than I have, and you studied this stuff a lot. You know what I'm saying? I feel that we are the perfect pair to do this. I'm kind of somewhat engineering the audio and the all this stuff and set it up. And all you got to do is just come on here and what I'm saying, spit that spit. So
Yeah, but I mean, in later videos, we can get into. I can break down the energies of each planet so people can learn. But then I just wanted to open
uh,
up and tell people like, let's get beyond sun sign astrology. Like people, I just had somebody recently say like, oh, they were a Virgo, and they was like, they really not into it because it's like, I'm a Virgo, my mom's a Virgo, my cousin's a Virgo, but I'm really we're nothing alike. We're not, of course you are not alike because you all, even though your sun sign is a Virgo, you all have similar qualities in that. But how is that Virgo manifested? So just
right,
like I'm a Pisces in the sixth house, which the sixth house represent Virgo. So I have Piscean in myself. And it so the sun represents the self and the ego. So in myself and in my ego, I have Piscean energy. But how is that Piscean energy in what person, place, thing, or aspect in my life that it manifests in? It manifests in the sixth house, the house of health, the house of wellness, the house of routine, the house of skill and duty. So I'm a Pisces, and so Pisces is, it has that secluded, mystical kind of energy that very, if you think um whimsical type of energy, that energy is manifested into help. And then also Pisces is known to deal with mental, the mind.
right,
So I mean, if you think about, if people don't know me and think about the career that I'm in, and Pisces is also known about compassion and help and of service, and so is the sixth house. So think about myself, my ego, the field of work that I'm in. It fits my personality. It fits my ego. That's how I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And even Pisces and Virgo in a sun sign, it doesn't give a strong, over prideful ego. So I can look at my birth chart and say, oh, I'm not a very overly prideful person. I am a person that's willing to be in service of help of others because I'm a Pisces in the sixth house. So that lets me know, oh, even the career path that I'm doing is where I'm supposed to be at in life. And it's also the sign, sun sign in Pisces in the sixth house is the mystic healer. What I'm doing now, this is mystic, talking about astrology, and maybe in this form of way I'm able to heal people's lives to get them to know who they really are so they can live their truth. So
yeah. The what they call fortune tellers, and that's what they
you
derives
can,
from being learning a lot of astrology.
yeah, you
And
can tell people fortune because you can see people's lives within it. But honestly, I believe that astrology was given as a gift, as a tool to help and guide us on this in this matrix. It's not so much just to tell fortune, but just to say, just like now I just said, to help me know what I'm on purpose to do in this life, so I know what path to go on. So I know that I'm not trying to go to school to be I'm not trying to go to school to be probably a, I don't know, a hairstylist or
shout out to the hairstylist, no
yeah,
disrespect.
right, right. I know I'm not, I'm saying that as I'm not following a career path that I know that's not for me. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
I can go through astrology and look at my birth chart to say, oh, okay, no wonder why I'm miserable in this field. This ain't even nothing I'm supposed to be doing. I was listening to mama trying to push me into being a, a,
Right.
a car salesman, or no, to be in finance, and I don't like it.
I wonder, and now
I
this is
shouldn't say
bringing
finance because sixth house deals with numbers.
now
Is
this is bringing up
Virgo.
a whole another animal because I'm thinking now that do as parents do we try to mold our children to be in professions that we
That
want to see them in, or
mm-hmm.
that you think that they would best be fit for, versus just trying to coach and guide them in seeing what it is that they have an interest in, and trying to help them harness that and craft that if that's the journey they want to go you know what I'm saying, and pursuing the profession or what have you.
I believe my
It's
advice
important.
is every parent should get their child's birth chart, especially when they're young, because then you know how to shape and mold your children according to their own energies that they were born with. So then you can see things. So not necessarily I would say fortune, but what you can do. But to me, I believe that it wasn't given, that gift wasn't this wasn't given to us for that. It was to give us like a tool to help guide us and lead us in this, like I said,
Mm,
in this matrix. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
For instance, to let people know who they are, why, and then to understand, why am I so quirky? Why do I like astrology? Why am I interested in this? Of
right,
course I am. First of all, I'm a sun in Pisces. I say it right there. Pisces are mystic beings. They are mystic. It's a water sign. It deals with the subconscious. So no wonder why I like astrology, you know. And then I also have Aquarius in the fifth house. Aquarius deals with new wave, new new way of thinking of spirituality. So it
right,
deals with astrology. So I have a lot of a lot of aspects in my chart that shows why I am into this. So that let me know. So it's still and still people don't even know. Even though we were born with these energies, every day these planets are moving. Even it's little by little, but we have the moon that moves every like 2.5 days. Then you can chart your things that's happening in your life according to the aspects or the transits that's happening currently to this day. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, people, you have to learn your energies so you can know who you are. But first thing first, I can break down each planet. We can do a video on each planet. We can do, all that. We can do aspects. We can go into all. It goes into deep, even to the degrees. So it's a lot. So I just wanted to
okay,
get out there first. We left off on knowing your energy, so now people know what I'm talking about when I say know the energy that you were born with.
okay. Well, man, that's definitely some food for thought. Um, Definitely something to mentally digest, and yeah, look into this stuff for yourself, man. You know, check it out, see for yourself, see what you come up on. Don't you know, take Miss Rita's word for it.
Mhm.
Check it in, look into it. You know,
I encourage people to
so
do their own research so you can see what I'm talking about, and you would be
absolutely, absolutely.
amazed, and then you will get so much into it, especially when you get to learning for yourself, and especially for those people out there that feel lost and they like, oh my God, why? What am I supposed to be doing? So just keep riding with us, and hopefully I can help some people.
All right, there we have it. Gonna go ahead and wrap it on up. Um, Finishing up the bioengineered personalities part two, as promised, as delivered. So, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and keep, for those out there interested in these type of topics, you know, keep tuning in, keep looking out, subscribe. Check us out from time to time. I know we'll try not to make it be so long. Try to pump out some more videos and more information and topics and whatnot. So uh, tune in, subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff, and appreciate the support. Thank you for listening. Peace out.
Oh, you gotta know.